Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to the lovely Surviving the Aftermath and the glorious city of Raptoria. Spam that glory to Raptoria down below in the comments section. I want to heart some comments today, so spam away, and thank you very much for leaving a like. We've made a huge step forward in seeing what's new in this game now, as I built a colony that's got some new stuff, including our outpost builder, and we've got our environmental station, storage, and a few other things from the previous update, but now we're going to take a look at what's new in the new update. So if we take a look at the world map, we've now discovered some cities that we can trade with, including a city up here I find to be quite interesting called Alexandria. It's actually a research post that we can trade for research points, plastics, and some other things. So each city has its own specialized thing. Like there's a town called Trinity that deals with like 3 major resources. There's another city called actually Little Anvil over here that has metal and some other cool stuff too, including the town of Greentown that has food. So we can trade all sorts of different resources if we have a trade post, I guess it's called, built each time. So we're going to build some of the other things. I need some more research points though to unlock some more of that late game research that we need. So I'm going to try to gobble up the rest of that research and see if we can keep on going and trading for it too. So we'll see what we can do. Also, we got a few more people in our colony in terms of specialists, so we should be able to keep on trucking, no problem. Eventually, I'm going to try to grab all the quick, close resources nearby, such as probably some fun boxes now, and see if we can start building some entertainment stuff. But that's some day one stuff that I don't really need to go for. So I'm going to try to go for things like maybe some more metal and things like that in order to bring all that on back. Might be a good idea. So let's do that. We're going to build our metal extractors now, which is from the previous update, but they are definitely necessary in order to unlock some more stuff here and also keep a constant source of income. So you can see all the huge map here and all the different details to it. Some areas that we can't pass, oddly enough, like for example, there was an area over here that it would just not let me traverse through right here for some reason. So I guess there's still some updates that are needed, as the game sometimes thinks that areas are impassable when they're not. So otherwise we have to go all the way around. Back to the city we go, and we take a look now at our wonderful little trade center, which I believe is there from before. But now we're ready to start building some larger buildings. Oh wow, looks like some things are damaged. We're going to need to make some more junk parts too. And we're going to need to get some more junk in order to do that. So let's try to first start with our metal extractor so we can produce more metal parts. And then I'm going to try to send somebody out and bring some of those back. So let's do it, and let's start building our first outpost here today. And finally we get to see what's new, skipping all the little extra stuff that we've seen time and time again. So let's build our metal extractor right there. Pretty good. We'll get that constructed so we can bring in some more scrap. And it looks like this thing requires, let's see what it actually takes to build this thing. Should be right on top of the underground metal. Weird to click it. There we go. So it looks like it requires 10 components, 15 plastic, 6. Yep, we got all that stuff. We are good to go. All right, let's check out our outpost builder now. So our outpost depot will allow us to establish an outpost. Wow, what can we do? Place an outpost on one of the highlighted locations. Interesting. So this allows us now to tell all of our scouts to come back to a certain location to drop off their stuff rather than all the way back to base. So that's pretty good, because now they're getting real far out there with areas that they need to go to. So I think what we should do is maybe build one. We've got a few people working in the west, but also the east. I think, let's see, what do we have a little bit more territory of? Actually, there's some good supplies here. Definitely want the metal. I'm not going to risk it at areas with 2 skulls for research, but if we get desperate enough, maybe I will. There seems to be a lot of good stuff here. So let's build a resource, or rather, outpost here. Excellent. Transport scavenged resources automatically to the colony. Perfect, so it's like a teleporter that brings back all the supplies. So that's going to be very helpful for the future. And this is also additional storage for that, so that's good. I built as much storage as we can. It looks like the front gate has its own storage too, but that seems to be getting full of the variety of items, but the capacity is not full, so that's interesting. And we also have some battery storage here for extra power that we're producing in order to power things such as the environmental station and, of course, the newly built extractors that are being built now too. So let's continue on building one of each. Actually, to be honest, I think the most important extractor in the game still is the metal extractor, because you need junk parts in order to make more parts, and you need more metal for the tools more than ever before. Luckily we have plenty of tools, but I'm going to go ahead and continue to build another one of those if we can find one. But let's build the other ones too. So we'll build the other 2 remaining ones, including the maintenance department and whatever else we might need, maybe the field hospital. And it's been a while since we've seen an epidemic, so hopefully we see one soon. I know it sounds horribly optimistic, but I want to see exactly how our camp goes about doing that. So let's go for, let's see, it's these thingies here. Towards the end, we want our concrete extractor there. And I guess we'll have to build roads to these things. And then also, I'd like to build one more thing, which is the plastic extractor right there. Perfect. Alright, now if we find any other sites, we'll be able to use those for extraction. It looks like there's not too much around here. We also have some forester buildings going too, and we're going to clear out some more land for food. We're doing a fantastic job with food. 1,400 on our food, and I've been accepting every single group that has come into the camp so far, as well as having our hunter ready. Looks like the only thing we're really low on is plastic, so we'll eventually bring some of that in. Looks like our boy here has some of that, and we can bring him over to our outpost later in order to grab that. Let's keep on looking around then. Raptoria's done some wonderful job and works with this. We got to find ourselves a crane flash again. Somewhere around there, right? Alright, let's see here. Wow, more metal. That's going to be absolutely useful. Although she is a little bit damaged. Let's try to bring in the rest of that metal from here. Good, looks like she made it no problem. Alright, we're also going to have to start knocking these people out too, all these criminals and whatnot. All these bandits, but we haven't yet gotten to that point. And we'll return that over to the outpost very soon. Looks like there's a medical tent here. Looks like we got 35 antibiotics, 19 medicine. The only other thing I'd really want then is antibiotics, or rather iodine pills. And I'd like to build another outpost over here too. So let's see if we can build another outpost building. Is there a way to do that here? I think it's one per. So let's try to build another one, unless it allows you to only build one in total. Let's see, where was that building under? Here it is, Outpost Depot. So we can build one outpost depot per outpost, and that allows us to make more. So let's build another one there. And it looks like our metal extractor is ready. Excellent. So now we have a permanent source, or rather at least a long-time source, to bring in some of that stuff. Looks like there's even more metal there too, so let's build another one of those. That's going to certainly be helpful to bring in more of those junk parts so we can keep making regular parts, because we're going to need those a lot. We only have 2, and those are very important for other things. Looks like we're only down to 38 power, and I'm going to try to demolish these multiple field hospitals here. Actually, maybe it's a better idea instead of demolishing those to just build one field hospital wherever we can tuck it in at. And we do have our environmental station cleaning up, so we'll build it in some of the free space that will come available soon. Okay, let's go ahead and move on up to the site up there. I want to try to deliver some of that plastic. It'll be automatic. Oh, there's another area that we can't scout for whatever reason. And we'll go over here then. And it looks like we just need to go a little further. Okay, let's keep grabbing from some metal storage over here. Go up this way and try to keep bringing back metal and plastic for a while. And if we happen to find any sort of parts, I'll do it that way. The only downside to going to these outposts is I don't think our people can heal going there. So it's only an automatic drop-off. So now we have 18 fun boxes, so we can start doing things to focus on entertainment, such as building a movie theater or an arcade, something along those lines. Oh boy, we've discovered something interesting. The Turnaball camp. Yeah, we're starting to find more and more of these crazy outlaws on the outskirts, but nothing to be too worried about yet. Okay. So we have 291 research. I've got most of the research I wanted to do complete. Some of this other stuff is just later game. Like, for example, colony stuff here is a little boring aside from comfortable living, since I don't believe keeping people entertained or happy really has anything to do with the camp. Everybody's rested poorly, apparently, which is interesting because they all have shelter, but it must be the quality of shelter. Looks like we have another group at the camp. Oh, we have somebody named Cub, who apparently has very good exploration and a few other things. Let's go ahead and accept that, and we'll try to start upgrading homes as soon as we've got that research done as well. So let's go ahead and send out our new scout here. And let's see where we can go with the new scout. Suppose we'll send them up north. There we go. And now we have some more homeless. So what we can start doing is upgrading some of these buildings. I don't think we really want... We probably want tenements, because if I build two-story houses or houses, those allow them to create babies much faster, and it makes it very difficult to control the population. So make sure you get your humans spayed or neutered. I'm going to go ahead and try to put the outpost maybe over here. Actually, there's a big area over there that we still have yet to explore. So let's go ahead and put it over here instead. That's a good spot. And then we can have our people work up towards that area. We have some that are close, so that'll be just fine. Okay, so now we have 2 outposts. Very cool. And whenever things are brought back, then it's just stored there, so it doesn't take up extra storage. That's very helpful. Alright. Let's have our boy bring back some plastic soon, but let's keep scouting the area. Excellent work. More scouting. Oh, good, iodine pills. That might be worth checking out. More clothing. Let's go scout over here. Crashed helicopter. And Cub, we're going to have her go over this way. And we're going to try to check that upper right corner. And let's see if we can get to our outpost then to deliver some of that metal. So plastic is looking a little low, but it's not the worst of it. And I'm going to try to upgrade some of these homes now by demolishing some of these camps to begin with. So let's go ahead and demolish some of these smaller buildings. We should have enough material to rebuild into tenement buildings, which aren't the best, but I will argue that probably better than building home after home. But we could take a look at it. Let's take a look and see how many homes, people that go into homes, how many can store. Comfortable housing gives us a house, which has a capacity of 4, and a two-story house has a capacity of 8. But a tenement has, let's see, reduced protection, I believe, against radiation. So let's go ahead and keep a couple of those down then. We'll build 2 of those. Actually, we'll build 4. And then we can upgrade these even further, as we have 37 people who are homeless. We'll start the large upgrade then, and let's speed up time. Also, the radio, I was going to say, just kick it out. There we go. Good timing, radio. Congratulations. You are on time. All right, so each of these buildings is, what, 8? So we have 16, 32. Looks like we'll need some more. We'll probably have to upgrade one of these. Or rather, 2. Actually, we should probably upgrade both of these, too. So let's demolish these 2 as well. So we'll start with our tenement buildings then, as a means to try to control the population without getting a little too out of control. There we are. Don't want everybody to go too wild yet. And then eventually we can start building regular houses when the time comes. Alright, back to the specialists.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Alright, looks like the scouting is going well. We'll have him return with some of the plastic.
Here I am.
And we'll continue to deliver metal up there. Looks like that's very close to an outpost, too. So let's deliver that metal. Looks like we're fairly low on that after building all the tenement buildings. And I don't think it's worth it to bring it close. So let's keep scouting. There we go. Alright, we'll keep on moving to the corners. We'll work the top of the map first and then the other side later. Okay. Now, it is a little risky to go get those iodine pills, it seems. But we'll scout first and then prioritize after we find out what we have and what we don't have and what we need. Alright, back to the world, or city map. Okay, so these 2 should give us another 16. So we're still going to need more people in shelter. This is not going to give us enough homes yet. So we'll upgrade every tent to a tenement, which is actually a good thing because it also gives us a little bit better radiation protection and I think helps people to sleep more. So hopefully that'll raise the happiness. But I should be building homes, but again, we're in cramped quarters because of all the radiation around. And it's a good idea to kind of build everyone close together at the start, as space is at a premium. Alright. Okay, that should be good. And with all these extra workers, we should be able to assign... Let's see. Should be able to assign some more people to jobs. Looks like somebody's infected there. That's not a big problem. Ah, good. We'll have more tenements built, which will give everybody a house. Perfect. So not long now until everybody's working on what they need to do. We have another school at our disposal, so let's fire that up. 4 additional students there ready to learn. And let's go back to our scouts. Alright, let's drop off the plastic. Looks like we're all out of metal back at base. So good thing we built those extractors. We'll drop off and deliver some more metal there. And then eventually we'll upgrade to more permanent homes once we have more space. So that'll be a great upgrade for us later. Okay, let's go for parts as immediate death. So let's avoid that military camp altogether. Ah, good. More research. Excellent. That's what I was been looking for a while. Excellent. Let's go up here. Alright, cool. I think we are missing 1 person for our movements. Ah, yes. We'll have him work the lower left corner. And we'll have you go scout over here. We'll grab the rest of that metal later on our way back. Alright, so not too bad. Our tenements are being built. Obviously not the most beautiful of things, but certainly better than nothing. 16 people homeless, so 2 of these We'll give everybody all homes, and then we'll have 8 extra spaces. Beautiful. And everybody's starting to get education, which means that they'll be more productive, and we won't have to worry about some things. Let's see. The biggest thing we might need right now is still more parts, which does give us junk. 5 junk equals 1 part. So it takes quite a bit to produce that. And it looks like we're a little low on energy, which will be needed for when we build another hospital. So let's do that. Build ourselves yet another large wind turbine. Or actually, maybe we could build some solar panels down here. The advanced ones, though. Large solar panels. There we go. Build a few of these down by the old lake. There we go. Alright, back to the world map we go. So a lot of this is really working the world map and the trading now. The outposts are super helpful for bringing back supplies without having to bring it all the way back. So now we can grab some of these last-minute things in the corners. Okay, let's see. I think we're going to keep working to the north.
Sure. Are you talking to me? Yeah.
Alright. Looks like there's some more bricks there. That's great. We'll eventually start on that research shortly. More fun boxes. And more food. Okay, well, we're going to definitely go for the metal then. That's certainly going to be needed. Alright, build an additional food storage, we're being told. Wow, we have too much food. That's good news. We'll start with the regular food storage building. See if we can put that over here. That's a good spot for it. Great. And then if there's an epidemic, we do have the ability to build more, or rather, open more hospitals. Each one of them is 2, though, remember, so 2, 4, 6, 8 is not enough. Big business! What do we got here? Wow. Oof. Let's see. He wants to trade 15 components for fibers. No, thank you. 69 wood for 60 food. No, thank you. What else do you have? 59 potatoes for 11 tools. Oh, that's a good deal. All right, we'll go for that one. That's a good deal. That's a very good deal. Yeah, look at the potatoes. We have 326. Absolutely. That was a good deal. Okay, let's try to look around a little bit more. Some areas we just can't go to when they turn red, I think, is an area that we cannot scout. So we'll try to move up then to that other research site, which was around here somewhere. Or, let's see. Some of these are looking a little risky. Let's try to start going for... And we could always attack these camps, too, though this man doesn't have so much in terms of defense. Let's see, what else could we gather from? Anything with a 1 skull research is good. We'll try to work these corners then. Looks like we can do this one. Let's go over this way. And we'll have our boy start working down this way too. Could be some useful valuables down there. Starting to get into some territory that we can't like walk through for whatever reason. It's a little weird to navigate. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, good. More fun boxes. Great. And more metal. Let's bring that over. And let's scout the north. Okay. So eventually we can start beating up all these bandits to find out where all the good stuff is. Let's go ahead and make our priorities now metal and also research. So we're going to try to start moving towards anything that has metal or research. That'll be a very good important thing to do. It's also reminding us that there's new open trades, but I have our trade permanently set for science points, yeah. So we're running that one. It stays up there even if you've already done that. So yeah, we want to keep trading for science points every so often. Alright, we have 291. I still need more though, which is exactly why we're going for the beautiful 2 solar panels completed. So we're building... or rather, we're trying to go for more research points to keep building the camp. And it looks like our environmental station has done a very good job of getting rid of a lot of the pollution there. We're also going to then start getting rid of it around here, so we can have a more clean living area and try to fill in all the space towards the gate, which just makes it a lot easier when people don't have to walk so far and can just take the roads.
What do you want?
Okay, let's go for metal and research. So for whatever reason, we can't work through there. And I can't look through here. There is a point down there, though, that we can look at, so let's go this way to the south and check the corner.
What's up?
Okay.
What do you want?
Alright, let's keep going for research. Come on, there's got to be some research around here somewhere. Nope.
Can you see I'm busy?
Okay, let's go... there's a site there. Well, north might contain more. I think there was another research site that I'm stumbled upon that I'm missing. This one here. So let's go straight for the research. Let's have our little lady bring that back. Good. Up to 66 metal. Most of our metal being used to upgrade all of our houses at once, which was a good call. As now we have a little extra living room for everybody. A little extra space for the people. And it looks like not every tenement building is full, but it's pretty close. They're also having babies and stuff, so that's probably trying to slow them down. Alright, now, we've got research points. Let's spend them. And I would like to do... Let's see, I'd like to go down the food line, but that's going to take a little longer than I was hoping. Remembrance. Security is all done, so disaster forecast is not really worth it as much, so we might do that one last, just to say we got it. Remembrance, then comfortable housing will take a while. Battery stacking is not needed at the moment, not as critical. So let's go for protected crops to get down to the boring methods. So we're going to keep on going with that research. So we're still trading 10 days away from Alexandria, trading very small amounts of research. Apparently somebody here is stuck. Apparently they also need tools, but we do have 119, so there should be no problem with that. Okay, looks like there's just a few more spots of nuclear waste over there. We'll take care of that shortly. Also, we're not producing any power because it is nighttime. So during the night, if we have larger batteries, we'll be able to power our buildings at a deficit while using what's in storage. Okay, let's keep pushing south. Boy, I don't know if I'm desperate enough to go down here yet. Maybe I'm getting there. Yeah. In interest of time, let's go ahead and go down there, even though we know it's going to be a little... everybody's going to get a little hurt, but that's fine. As long as they have full health, we can do it. Tribunal camp. Okay. Alright, let's keep going for metal. Where else might we find metal? Let's see. Ah, here we are. She can take 24 of that. Let's head north. And you, sir, continue to grab the research. Alright, that brings us to 291. And let's bring her over, too. She's got 2 research. It might actually take her too long to get here. Let's check this region. Iodine pills, okay. Alright, back to the camp. So we need a little 300 to spend on the other one. We'll go down the food line then. See if we can unlock the bakery. Although we are totally fine on food. Bread is just another side gig. That you really don't need to do, but it's definitely there for a reason. Looks like we can get more plastic from here. And we do have a little extra power for it, so let's go for it. Let's build ourselves another gathering unit. Should be here. Plastic extractor. Ah, more underground metal, too. Well, metal does seem to be low, so let's build yet another extractor for metal. Good. Alright, I don't see anywhere else for metal. For now, a little bit more plastic, but metal's obviously always going to be needed. Alright, let's get risky. Heavy oof. Right, revealing what's in the far west. Another tribunal camp. What does that say exactly? Destroy the bandit camp to reveal locations in the sector. Yeah, that's what you want to do on your final wave. Once you've kind of collected everything on the surface, you can start digging by destroying bandit camps and gathering more supplies. You don't necessarily have to do that, though. It's more kind of like a way to kind of keep the game going after you've explored everything on the base map, really. Alright, let's get a little bit more, smidge more research. Alright, good job. He's done now for a while. And I wonder if the colony can actually help people out. I don't know if they can heal there, but that'd be kind of cool. Alright, let's go for tech tree again. So let's go for the food tree. I really want to unlock boring methods. And I really wish you could pick one or two here. You do have to research both before you can go down that way, so that's kind of annoying. So we just need a few more research points, then we can start with the water pump, which will make sure that any sort of giant drought is no longer a problem. Okay. Looks like most things are being removed toxicity-wise. And we still got 2 power remaining. Look at that. You can see the environmental station actually processing that, and they're storing it all the way out here. I put the storage far away from camp because there is a chance that that thing could be damaged and leak radioactive materials. Alright, let's see. So we have a surplus of 2, but it is nighttime, so we should be alright. Solar panels will give us a boost. Negative 10. And now plus 22, so that's great. Alright, back to our scouts again. Let's go ahead and risk it one more again. Down to 40, he'll have to come back. Healing. And let's continue going south to scan for any other whatnots. Okay, let's go over here. Ah, parts. But way too dangerous. Yeah, everybody's being damaged, so they're definitely going to have to come back to camp. Closed over there, and then let's go up north. Check this right side. See if she can in the next couple of turns. Okay. Nuclear fallout is coming. This is probably the worst one that we could face. This is going to be a very big challenge for us. Let's go for... in this case, we do have the medical tent unlocked, so we're going to build one of those quickly. But I also want to try to unlock the boring methods there. And let's build ourselves a medical center right away. Field hospital, let's slow down time. And find a good spot to put this thing. Space is starting to become a premium. We could put it over here in the corner. Actually, yeah. We'll get rid of that little path there and we'll just make it go around the medical center up here. That'll be fine. Okay, small group at the gate. Looks like they've gone through a lot. Let's see. Give the group medicine and wish them well. Decline their plea. Or should we include them? You know what? We probably might have some people die from the radiation poisoning, so let's do that. We may lose some people. It is still rough, even if you have everything you need. We need iodine pills, which I haven't gotten yet. And sometimes you just got to be lucky to find those. So let's turn on all of our medical buildings. Luckily, we have plenty of food, plenty of water, so it's totally fine to bring in more Raptorians and make us even stronger. Just in case disease, drought, famine, war, whatever might happen. And we've also got a surplus of 10 power. That's great. Unlimited power is my favorite power. Okay. Wow, lots of good metal coming in now. Still not enough, though. Producing a lot of junk. But we still need more metal. Even with 3 of those extractors working from the previous update, here's kind of what some of them look like. The concrete extractor, you can kind of see what it does when it functions. Kind of neat. And the field hospital's up and running. Good. Let's make sure we add some employees to that. Apparently 2 twin brothers working there that look like Hartman from Death Stranding. I don't know where to go now. Oh, down here. Okay, a little spot there. Okay, let's scan the corners of the map. Looks like concrete remaining. Nothing too critical, but definitely worth bringing back. And little lady here could take some damage, bringing her down real low. But we need the rest of that metal, so let's keep bringing it in. Alright, it was a risk that paid off. Okay, let's go to the corner. All the way to the edge. Looks like the corners of the map are pretty mountainous, so I don't think we can go like through here up that way. I don't think it's possible. Another plane hangar or something like that. Okay. Doesn't even look like a full airport, it's just destroyed. And hopefully we can find some more research soon, just to finish everything off. Alright, we did discover water boring. So let's go ahead and get rid of the smaller water towers, and we'll build a big one here. There we go. We'll keep that at the gate. Good idea to put it there. Maybe if somebody attacks with, like, fire bombs or something, we can put the fire out quickly. All right, we'll put 2 of our wells there. Looks like the logging camp needs to have its work area moved. And eventually we can put forest forestry buildings down to build more of those. That's totally fine. Okay, let's build another windmill if we can. Gives us 24/7 power. The Lord Palpatine, or Emperor Palpatine Memorial Power Facility. Okay, we're going to have him come on back. He's a little wounded. Everybody at like 60 to like 40 is in real rough shape. Let's go grab those concrete bricks. Keep heading south. Alright, let's see if we can survive this nuclear fallout. And, you know, actually this is great. Now that we might find iodine pills here, if our outpost was a little closer, we might be able to get into a few turns, so it's not as in vain to try to find stuff at the last second. Let's go back to our... Actually, let's keep scouting. Metal will be okay for a while. I just want to kind of scout the rest of the map before turning back. Since it's not... We do need metal, but it's not like we need it immediately. And we'll slow down on our construction, too, and that'll help out with conserving some of our metal. Alright, everything's looking good. A large water tower was completed. Beautiful. Now we have extra water surplus, so now we have a total capacity of 3,300. So all extra water will go in there. Beautiful. Looks like we're short on... let's see, not metal. Looks like parts is what we're short on. No, we shouldn't be short on that either. Ah, components are what we need. Alright, we need some more components then to complete this. So we'll have to go and find those. I thought we were more than ready to take on whatever came our way, but more components are needed. I guess because we also built the field hospital, which takes a little bit of our components. Alright. So we just need about 12 more of those. We should be good. Hopefully we can find some components then. Anybody have components on them? No. Alright, but we do need to find somebody quickly to grab components and drop them off. And this is a little risky with our boy. He's going to have to come back to camp. You grab that concrete. She did find components, though. But only 8. So let's grab a few of those and we'll bring them back to the outpost here. Good. And you can grab some as well. So components, metal, and research. And he can come over and help too, and then return down to our outpost over here somewhere. Ooh, it's further away than I thought. It's around here somewhere. I may have passed it, but yeah. Wow, is that a volcano? There's literally a volcano on Earth. It's awesome, like a giant, like active volcano. It's cool. Alright, let's head west, rather. From the east. Alright, now we just need some components. Cool. Hopefully we can build those in the future. Actually, we might be able to do that with the trade center. Let's open that up and maybe trade for components. It looks like nobody's trading for that. Wow, we are trading a lot of good science points, though. That's awesome. Definitely some of the last-minute stuff that we'll need. If we're going to conserve power, I could probably shut down something in the meantime. Let's see, maybe one of our... I don't really want to shut down any of our extractor buildings now. But we could shut down our field hospital. Oh wow, we're actually negative 50 power now. Oof, that's heavy. Now let's build another storage. Is there a large battery rack that we have? No, I haven't yet researched that. So we'll have to do that soon. Luckily, though, power will be alright. During the day, it should mop it back up, giving us much more time before we truly need the components. We're still short a bit. Alright, here comes that nuclear fallout. Can we survive? We will see. I'm sure we're pretty set to do it, actually. Since we have plenty of hospitals. Grab the rest of those. Grab another set of components. Excellent. Alright, we're going to clear out those components in no time. More there, too. Hopefully after this we won't need that anymore. Oh, I also forgot to complete our harvest. Which is okay, I think everybody was actually working on harvesting. It seems like they spend more of their time harvesting than planting or anything else. It doesn't seem to take a lot of time to do anything else. Alright, power is approaching halfway. That's okay, we're alright. A few colonists are irradiated. We do have capacity for 12. Anybody who is sick, we're okay up to 12. Van approaches. What's going on? Ah, it's our old friend. It's the Dan the Mystery Man van guy. Let's go ahead and pay with resources. Let's pay with food, actually. And he gave us 3 components. Thank you, sir. All right, I'm glad we did that. Okay, so that gives us 5 now. 5 out of the 14 needed. We do need to set up another scrapper now. We could be running out of scrap now on the main map. It is very difficult to see, though, with the whole thing being green. It's supposed to highlight green whenever you're hovering over one. I'm sure I've hovered over one by now. I can't see. Oh, here. Nope, that's plastic. Ah, here it is. Metal over there. Alright, back to the specialist. So we'll have this man come back. We can't go through there, so we do have to go up this way. Concrete man, you can come on back too. He's going to head back to the colony. Actually, I think if they need to be healed, they have to come all the way back to the main Raptoria. So glory to Raptoria. Let's grab some more components. No explosions, please. I'm going to grab all the components we need. So in our capacity, we have, yeah, well over like 40 additional components. That's great. And we can grab more here, too. Alright, we'll swing back to our outpost there when the time comes. Alright, 17 people are radiated. I don't think they all check in at the same time. So we should have capacity to treat everybody, hopefully. Well, looks like they are all checked in at the same time. Oh, good. The number's going down. We may see some RIP and GGs here from a few people. But hopefully not too bad. Let's see. Power output is at 50. Looks like we're still okay. All power is still online through the batteries. Okay, let's go back here. So we're going to send a few gentlemen back to the camp. Team Broski coming on back. Let's see. Lady Fam has 24. It might be a good idea to come back with her right away. And get back to that outpost, which is over here somewhere. I also notice iodine pills. Those might be good later. There's the outpost. We'll cut through here to scout, I suppose. Take a shortcut. Alright, 24 is enough there. Let him clean up the rest. You head back. Okay, we're going to keep going through here. As long as we clear the whole map, that'll be a better move for us. Perfect. Alright, only 11 colonists irritated. They're irritated for some reason. They must be annoyed at me for the power shortage, I suppose. Which is okay, we still have 248 in storage. And even though it is nuclear fallout, it's apparently there's still enough... oh wow, some of these students are irradiated. What's going on? These are like kids who are trying to dribble a basketball or something? Weird. Okay, most buildings have a little bit of capacity, so all people should be ready. Wow, you guys arrived during a horrible... What the hell? Antwerp? A curious mix between passionate... What was this guy? Ooh, he's a scientist. Holy crap, with 5 research. Damn. I don't want any more people, but I definitely could... Oh, he's a class clown, apparently. Oh, damn. Well, I can't really say no to a new character such as that. I want them now more for the... I want them more for the explorer purpose. Wow, this guy. Let's head... Oh boy, I don't know. Over here, there's a lot of good territory. Let's go through there. Okay, let's go... let's see. South to the outpost. You can keep picking up the rest of those components. He's got 1 left. Alright, if I don't pick it up, I'll regret it. I'll be short 1 component somewhere, and I'll blame myself for that. Wow, look at all the component stores around Alexandria. Holy crap. Alright, well, we're going to go back there then for components in the future. Okay, you're going to head over here. She's going to be the first one to get back, so we'll solve the power problem with that very shortly. Now we just need to worry about research. I don't know how we're going to get research. Where's our camp? Little Anvil is here. Ah, Raptoria is directly to the east. Okay. Just missing one more move.
Yeah.
So some of our people are going to have to bite the bullet and go to some very heavily defended research sites. But it's not the end of the world. Alright, we also need to build some more tenement buildings. Or we could build some shanties. No, I don't like those either. 13 are homeless. So we do need to build 2 of these. They actually gobble up quite a bit of metal. But if we build homes, they do the same. We'll make a road back here. And then we'll build 2 homes on this side. There we go. Alright, irradiated. We might see some deaths from that, but we should be okay, hopefully. And components are down to... And we have 5 of the ones needed. Okay, all these buildings have shut down due to lack of power. So let's go ahead and shut down some of these. Let's see, we don't need any more parts. Let's shut that down. And what else is using up power? Concrete ruins at 182. Let's shut down one of the plastic extractors. Or, yeah, this one. But I need to actually click on it. There we go. A little tough to actually get that one. Okay, good. A little extra power till we get the components. Alright, sir, you can come to the northeast. Oh, yeah, the problem is we got to go up this way.
Okay.
Can't go the shortcut.
On my way, yep.
Okay, a few more moves and we'll have all the components we need.
Can't you
And
see
we're going to
I'm
start
busy?
risking our neck for
Yeah.
the research points. Let's see. Okay, we're good to go. Back to the city. We are approaching 100 people in the city. We've seen the outpost in action. We just need a bit more research to really unlock everything in the game. I think you could do a quick tally of the research points needed to spend. 300 plus 250 plus 300, 4, 4, 5, 300, 5, and 6. So anybody wants to total that up and put it into the comment section, I will heart your comment as well. Though some of these things are just not going to be worth it, like everything below comfortable housing. In fact, even remembrance is just for keeping happiness up, which I think has to do with productivity, but it's not critically required. I can also build some more... Actually, I could build some more solar panels here instead of having to worry about the components. Solar panels don't take up any... No, they do. Yeah, they take up some components, but not as many as the solar panel... the windmill. Solar panels are a little less. Alright, one last move here. We're going to get everybody closer to town. And so we'll be able to deliver the rest of those components. Beautiful. She's closer to delivering components as well. We'll come south, and then we'll start putting everyone on research. So even though we're going to go into some risky territory, it's still going to be okay, I think, and worthwhile to go to some of these positions. So where's our outpost? It's around here somewhere. Alexandria's here. Oh, there's actually iodine pills up there. We'll keep moving down this way. And let's explore new territory. Alright. Some more Ripper's Lairs. Cool. Oh, there's an odd fellow at the gate. Nope. Gonna pass on that offer. That guy's always risky. And it looks like there's one more move to go south. Oh, I couldn't see it because she was right there. Cool. Okay, well, all components have been delivered, so power problem solved. So the rest of the components needed will be delivered shortly. Looks like we got a lot of extra stuff already here, so we can turn back on all of our buildings. So, yeah, metal, even with the 3 extractors, still not enough. We still need to make more of those, but I suppose the power problem is what's shutting us down. But that should be resolved now, because, yep, now we're just building it. Perfect. So the large windmill will be built, and then we shouldn't have to worry about power anymore for a while. There we go. Ah, you can hear it firing up. Beautiful. Solar panels coming on because of the daytime. And there's our final windmill. Perfect. Plus 40 now. So we can turn some of these buildings back on so we can continue production. Perfect. Thanks for bearing with me, folks. Fantastic. Glory to Raptoria. Let's turn this back on, too. Excellent. And we just got a little extra space. All right, these will be our emergency overfill tents, just in case. And we got a lot of freeloaders sitting around doing nothing. So we'll assign everybody some jobs in our next episode. We're going to finish up, I guess, building all the things that we have yet to build by getting all the research points and whatnot. So I guess I'll mosey around the map on my own, get a bunch of research points, build the remaining buildings, and we'll call it a day for surviving the aftermath. If you guys want to see more tomorrow, make sure you click, tap, blow up that like button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye, and take care.